Hi, we're the Likens.
And we've been coming to North Point for about 4 years.
For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.
You know, I mean, when we look at what our treasure's supposed to be at, you know, and we look at some of the struggles that we had as a younger couple, I mean, we, you know, for example, at the time, we had a new house, built in 48, of course, but we had a new house to us. It was news. And then we had a baby. We had Jill at the time. I don't know if we had Gid yet. But at the time, we were just struggling to make bills, and I was working 3 jobs.
And I worked at a coffee shop.
Working at the sheriff's department, I was working at a law enforcement academy, and I was also teaching at the kung fu school.
And you painted on the side too.
And I painted on the side too. And we
no time as a family.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had no time, and just couldn't get bills to meet, you know. I mean, it was just such a struggle. And it really kind of showed us that doesn't need to be our focus. That, you know, God will provide, you know. It's kind of like that story that Jesus with the widow and the 2 mites, you know, she gave all, and, you know, he'll still provide for her, and that's kind of what God kind of taught us through that. He's going to provide.
It's just hard to step out, you know, and say, I'm going to trust you, Lord. I'm going to take this money that I really should be paying my bills with, and I'm going to give it to you. That's the tough part. I remember feeling like pretty angry and like, I don't know about this, Bob. I don't know if we really can afford to like tithe money to the church, you know, and so just stepping out and doing it. And so that first month, we ended up having 69 cents in our bank account after we paid all the bills and we tithed.
I think for us too, the big thing is it was a heart change.
Yeah.
You know, for us, it was a heart change. It was a trusting in God. We can't trust in ourselves and make it work. We have to trust that He's going to do what He says He's going to do. He's going to provide for us. And it may not always be the way that we want to be provided for. In what way we think we want to be provided for, but He does take care of our needs. And it was really a heart change and a commitment to just trust Him and do it.
And in Colorado, there's Miller moths, and they're horribly ugly, and there's a season. They come from Kansas. Oh, they're disgusting. And so one day I was driving, and I came to the intersection, and there are these birds dive bombing these Miller moths, just eating them. And God said to me, look at how I feed the birds of the air. Do you not think that I'm going to take care of you? And that completely changed everything, I think, for me. I remember coming home and telling you about that. You know, God just showed me how He cares for the birds, how He feeds them with these horrible moths. And definitely He'll take care of us. Yeah.